Hey guys, what's going on? It is Apple Fox here, and take a look at this. So in the settings, I'm actually downloading the iOS 11.1.1. I bet you didn't see that coming, but Apple has released this version to the public, so I'm gonna be making a review of this update right after it gets installed. And for now, let's take a look at the description of this update and what it actually brings. This update claims to be fixing the issue with the keyboard autocorrect, and also it should be fixing an issue where Hey Siri stopped working. And of course, clicking on this link will get me to Safari where I can actually read all of these security improvements that happen in this update. So if I scroll down just a little bit, you can see that right here is the iOS 11.1.1. So here are all of the things that have been improved in this update in terms of security. But it doesn't appear to be much, as you can see. It is already the end of this page. And now let's also take a look at the size of this update. But for this, we need to go into the photos because I made a screenshot before it started downloading. So as you can see, the size of this update is roughly 250 megabytes on my iPhone X, but that of course may be different on other devices. But this information isn't really important for you, maybe it just tells you how long it's gonna take until it gets downloaded. So what exactly does this update change about the iOS 11? First of all, there was like the autocorrect issue that have been resolved. If you don't know what it is, like in the past versions of iOS 11, when you typed capital I, the autocorrect changed it into something like this. The symbols that don't make any kind of sense at all. It is a little unusual from Apple that they allow something like this to happen, but of course they fixed it in this update. I haven't personally experienced this because, as you can see in the settings, I'm not using the autocorrect option. It is not checked in the settings, so I couldn't know that something like this is even happening. But it is great because it is fixed, and many people were using this feature, and it can be really annoying when it changes a completely normal letter into something unreadable. Aside from the typing issue, there is also the Hey Siri option that wasn't working on every single device, or it wasn't working properly at least. This is also something I have not experienced already because the Hey Siri command works pretty fine on my device. I'm just gonna quit Siri right now because I don't really need it. I just want to show you that it works fine and I haven't noticed any kind of lags or freezing. This update is of course very small, so don't expect to see like new features or something like that because it is not happening in this version. It may be happening in like iOS 11.2, but it is not happening right here. And now here, as you can see, the iPhone X has been updated to the iOS 11.1.1. And now let's take a look at the storage. So here, as you can see, it is running the iOS 11.0.1 because I didn't update the iOS 11.1, I skipped one, but I will compare the storage anyways. So as you can see, the capacity is of course 64 gigabytes, but the available here is 36.4 gigabytes. It is actually a little smaller in the old version, so here, as you can see, we gained about 300 megabytes. Which is of course really nice. I mean, it is not too much, but it is something. And if you still have the question like if it's a good idea to install the update, if you should go ahead and do it, then the answer for me would be that there is nothing what you can lose in this. Of course, if you don't really care about those updates, nothing's gonna happen if you skip this one. Maybe you can wait for the iOS 11.2 if you want to. Also, if you have experienced some of the bugs or glitches that I just mentioned in the video, then definitely go ahead and update to the iOS 11.1.1. Because you will have the bugs resolved, and this is the biggest reason why you should do it. So that's it guys, we have arrived to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more videos like this, then don't hesitate with clicking the subscribe button, because I create Apple related videos that you may be interested in. Anyways, have a nice day and see you in the next one.